Hi, everybody, and welcome to Morning Coffee Break. That coffee's hot. Real hot. Okay, today's Father's Day. Happy Father's Day to all you fathers out there. I hope you have a great day. We don't have any real plans. We're just, Joy's going to fix me. Hi, kitty. What are you doing awake still? Huh? She was laying with me earlier. Hey, you don't like that. You don't like coffee. I can't believe she's up here this morning. But Joy's going to fix me a cube steak and gravy, or steak and gravy, however you want to call it, in the crock pot. And mashed potatoes. And I think we're going to have green beans also. One of my favorite meals is cube steak and gravy. Oh, man, it's so good. So I hope everybody, all you fathers, can relax today and have you a good day. It's hard to relax when you got things to do outside, though. But I tried to do some things yesterday to where I wouldn't be as likely to do them today. Like I thinned all the rest of the carrots out, and I thinned the onions, the garden onions, or green onions, whatever you want to call them. Thin them out, and that needed done real bad. And I only need to do a few more things out here in the garage with those tomatoes. I need to stake them up, find something to stake up the other ones with. I gave some of my stakes away this year to someone I gave some plants to. They didn't have any stakes, so I'm running low on shorter stakes. I've got tall ones, but they look funny in a pot. A 6-foot stake would look funny in a little pot, so I don't know if that'd work or not. What are you doing? Oh, she's getting into that bag. That bag from Aldi. Kitty! Let's see her. She's having a good old time with a grocery bag. What are you doing? So, anyway, currently it's 65 degrees. It feels so much better this morning. It doesn't feel as humid in here, and it just felt thick, when it got warm. Kitty, are you trying to get in the bag? Hold on just a minute. Let me see what she's doing. Okay, there she is. She's in the bag. She's knocked some things over. She's got in the bag. Hey, kitty. Kitty, what are you doing? Huh? What are you doing down there? Is that comfortable even? Kitty. Kitty. Look here. Just thought I'd show you what all the noise was about. She's sitting in that bag. She's going to take her nap in that bag, I guess. Okay, did I get around everything? No chance of rain today. High's 80 today. Humidity's 54%. That's a little better. Winds are at 3 miles per hour. Air quality is 79. That's moderate. Okay. I have a video today from the other day. So I did some ahead of time, so I didn't have to worry about doing one today, unless I decide to, but I don't have to. That's this way. And I was working outside in the garage, staking up some of the taller tomatoes that are in my pots, and a storm came up, and so I just filmed for a little bit, and it ended up getting pretty bad for a while. And it was later on, really, that before it got bad. It was really stormy, really windy, hard rain, which I need. But rain, a quick rain like that, it'll run off. A lot of it'll run off. But I like a slow soaking rain better. But you can't pick what you're going to get. So anyway, it's a different video. So check that out. Last night I had some ground turkey, and we were back and forth about what to make with it. We're gonna make a meatloaf, but it was still partially frozen, and it has to be completely thawed out for meatloaf. And so we decided on spaghetti, which was our first choice anyway. We decided not to have a salad last night. We've been eating tons of salads and stuff, so I fixed some garlic bread with just regular bread, which works just as well as any, and it was delicious. Some of the best spaghetti I've fixed in a while. Well, Joy cut everything up and browned everything. Sauteed the peppers and onions. I just really made the sauce and the spaghetti noodles and the garlic bread. So it was like both of us really fixed that, and it was great. And you can't even tell stuff like that. It's really hard to tell if it's ground turkey or what. I mean, I can still tell a little bit of difference when I use ground beef and ground turkey, but ground turkey is good, or ground chicken, either one. They're good. I mean, they've got they don't have a whole lot of flavor by themselves, but as long as you fix them in something like chili, meatloaf, let's say hamburger helper, anything, dirty rice, anything you want to fix with like spaghetti and stuff, you can't really. It's not like you're just eating it plain. Then it mixes in with all the flavors, and it's really good. So if you haven't ever tried it. It's really better for you than beef, is what we've always understood. Less. There's hardly any. I don't know if I've ever had to drain ground turkey off when we cooked it. There's never any grease in it. And then tonight, I told you, cube steak and gravy, mashed potatoes, and green beans. I wished everybody a happy Father's Day. So let's get on with today's tidbits. Kitty. She's still in the bag. I bet she's asleep now. Bet you anything. Zoo animals in Tennessee adjust to hot weather. Bright's Zoo in Tennessee closed on Wednesday due to extreme heat. Officials say the animals take time to adapt to summer's hot weather. Large hoof stock like giraffes was put indoors, while primates were allowed to choose if they want to be indoors or outdoors. Officials said the zoo has misting systems and tree-lined walking paths for customers. And this is what I'll use for my thumbnail today. I like these, the way these cherries look. Washington cherry crop smallest in decade due to rains. Oh no. Washington produces the majority of the sweet cherries in the Northwest. The recent rain and wet spring have hit the cherries' growth as nearly ripe cherries split open during rains. The cherries are also smaller in nearly a decade. In some areas, the fruit won't be ready until later in the summer, so the price is expected to be higher. Well, join the club. Everything else is higher, so. Yellowstone Park to partly reopen after devastating floods. Yellowstone Park officials said Saturday that the park's southern loop would partially reopen at 8 a.m. Wednesday following flood damage. Visitors will be allowed under a temporary odd-even license plate system designed to manage the crowds expected at the park during its 150th anniversary. The hard-hit North Loop will remain closed through summer. Monsoon rains collapse New Mexico Highway 6, traps family. Highway 6 in New Mexico was closed on Saturday due to flash flooding caused by monsoon rains in the area. Officials confirmed that the road near the Amazon building west of Los Lunas was closed, and 2 sections of the highway were damaged. As one part of the road collapsed, a car carrying a couple and their son sank. They were rescued uninjured. Good. Rainstorm drowns a garage of supercars in Miami, Florida. The hurricane season has just begun and Florida is already experiencing heavy rains. In Miami, a recent rainstorm flooded an underground parking garage, flooding 10 or more cars. A video clip released by an Instagram user shows the flooded supercars, including a Ferrari Roma, a Plymouth Prowler, and a McLaren SLR stranded in the garage. Oh God, can you imagine the owner of all those cars? Because they'd have to, I don't know what all it would do to them. It might mess up the electrical systems. It might, definitely mess up the upholstery and all that stuff. Oh my goodness. Cost a fortune. Nonprofit gives free AC units for citizens in Tulsa, Oklahoma. And I think this is really good. A really good thing. A nonprofit in Tulsa, Oklahoma is giving and installing free AC units for citizens amid the rising temperatures. The service can be life-saving for people without AC in their house. Donations support the program. Any family enrolled in a public assistance program and has a medical condition worsened by the heat can benefit from the program. Wow, that's fantastic. Italy's longest river dries up after 110 rainless days. Northern Italy, which has been suffering from the worst drought in 70 years, has dried up the nation's longest river, Po. The river is nearly 9 feet lower than average due to the lack of rain in the last 110 days. A lack of snow in the Alps has also exacerbated the drought. Water restrictions are implemented across 125 municipalities as a result. Spacex launches German Recon satellite from California. A reconnaissance satellite for Germany was launched from California on Saturday. A SpaceX Falcon 9 rocket carrying the Sarah 1 satellite lifted off from foggy Vandenberg Space Force Base at 7:19 a.m. Sarah 1 is part of a radar satellite system that allows observations of the Earth's surface, regardless of time of day or weather conditions. Triple dip La Nina more likely to hit U.S. NOAA says the current La Nina weather phenomenon is expected to last until autumn and winter. It formed in the late summer of 2020. If it continues into the winter, it will be the third straight La Nina or a triple dip. A triple dip La Nina could mean a higher chance of prolonged drought in the west and more powerful storms during hurricane season. Great. Okay. 4K U.S. flights face disruptions as the airlines recover from storms. More than 3,300 flights were delayed and 775 were canceled across the nation for the third day in a row. The flight disruptions came as U.S. airlines tried to recover from severe storms that swept through much of the country last week. There were over 1,750 cancellations on Thursday and over 8,940 flight delays and 1,470 cancellations on Friday. Wow. All right, everybody, that's it for today's Tidbits, and that's going to be it for this morning's coffee break. Father's Day edition. I hope y'all have a great day, all y'all fathers out there and everybody else. Call your father today. If you haven't in a long time, give him a call. He'll love to hear from you, I promise. So everybody, later on you'll see this video where I was outside doing a little work on my potted plants and started storming, or it's coming this way, and the weather really changed. So all right, everybody, thanks for watching and have a great day, and God bless.